Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is issue 71 of DeAgostini's Build Your Own X-Wing. Now, we've got some parts in this issue which we're not going to be using at all, so I'll put those out the way. We'll be using those next issue, I believe. Let's have a look through the magazine first, and then we'll go through the building part. We're looking at the Clone Wars Y-Wings. Oh, look, Y-Wings with panels on them. Wonder why all the panels on the Y-Wings fell off. It'll probably say in the writing that I'm not going to read. Yeah, the Y-Wings seem to be the ones that, for some reason, only the front bit stays, and that's it. The little bits around, yeah, don't know why that is, but there we go. Very cool. That's obviously how they look now, but that's how they should look and used to look. It's interesting. Right, Infy's Nest. I don't know who that is. Don't know. Looks like a live action character, but don't know when we. Oh, that was in Solo. Obviously, one of the bad guys there. Right. This one, the rear fuselage assembly. The parts provided are the first pieces of the metal cage. Keep these until later on, as the first job is to connect the electronics and attach the wings to the internal support. Right. So the first bit of this is a bit that I don't have to do because I've already done it. My wings don't have the lasers attached to them because for storage it didn't make any sense for me to have big dangerous pokey things sticking out. So I've already done the preparation of the wings. What I do need to do is prepare the rest of the stuff. Now that means 4 wings. That, another one there, and a body part, the main internal thing, and the rods that we got. I'm going to adjust my camera angle so I can get a bit more in and clear a bit of space so we can get this done. I needed to do this for the next part of the build anyway, so I'll see you in one moment. So here we have my wider camera angle. This is as wide as it gets. That's as much as I can see. So I'll get the parts arranged as per the magazine. I'll find the magazine, it's under there still somewhere, and prepare myself for the wide shot. Right, that should be everything prepared. You can see the secret of where I keep the instruction manual now while I'm building as well. I've taken out the parts that I fitted last time of the R2 unit and the wing mechanism because it didn't say to fit them yet anyway. So that's that. Let me move the wings apart a little bit more because I need to do some stuff in here to begin with. I need to take off this little bracket that we fitted in there last time. Actually, I'll just twist it upwards. That seems to work because it's just to provide easier access, apparently. So that's that. Now we need to hold the circuit board this way round. The circuit board picture, I'll put the big circuit board picture up there. Where are we? There. I'm not going to go through each and every step of all of this because it's all basically just the same stuff over and over again for the wings. But I'll do one of them and we'll see how it goes. Plug the lead Mark 12 into the power socket. This is used to connect the power. Who could have possibly guessed? 12 is that one there. Obviously, making sure you get it the right way round. It will only go in one way round, but here we go. That's 12 plugged in there. 13 and 14 are on there, and they need to be plugged in as well. Down the bottom there, is that? Or is that says? Let's have a look. 12. Down the side there, 13 and 14 next to each other. Right, 13 is that one there. Again, get that the right way round. And 14 next to it. Plugs to that side, so that's got to go that way. Okay, that's those. Place the lower port wing alongside. Right, so we're not actually putting that in there yet. Right, lower port wing. That's this one from the bottom here. That's going in there a bit like that, but not yet. We're just getting the wiring. Now let's see. It says you should have 3 and 4. Indeed, I have. Plug 3 into 3 and 4 into 4. Not tricky. The only tricky bit is finding them. But I've got the guide here as well. So there's 3 is on that corner. That way round. And 4 is over the other side, obviously nowhere near where I need to go. Lower port engine, it says there. Next to that 4 over there. That way round. into. Yeah, so far so good. Right, I'm going to do the same again, basically with the other wings, starting with the other lower starboard side. Just plugging them all in. I know it won't bore you doing all of that because it's just putting plugs in the right places. So I shall see you when they're all plugged in. Right, that's all of the wings plugged in. That's that. This end of the board is almost full. There's one more thing to go in there, and it is the motor for the X-Wing assembly. So that goes into the last one down there, 18. Just like that, apparently. I did get that one the right way around. No, I got that one the wrong way around. The last one, I'm trying to put it in the wrong way around. That's no good. There we go. So that's all the wires plugged into this end. That I'm going to try and remember which way round it seemed to go. Like that, maybe. No, like that-ish. Yeah, it's like that, but I can't do that yet. Right. It says put the board in place and secure it in place with a couple of screws. So I'm trying to see where the screws are going to go. Which ones does it say to do first? It says do the one at the bottom first. So I've got a screw ready on my screwdriver. I can see the screw hole. Oh, and that's the post that it's going to go into, right down the bottom there in the middle. So let's try and... This is fairly tight, fiddly stuff. Get the screw through the hole on the board first, and then try and see and feel that it goes into the right place. There you go. There's a screw going into a hole. So that will do that. I won't do that quite tight yet. I'll get the other screw in up the top first. Make sure I did get the right hole and it all screws up. Yes, that goes in there okay. So let's tighten that down and then come back and tighten this one down in there somewhere. There it is. That's that. Then it says put this in place. Way around that it goes, yeah, because that covers over that entire end of things. And secure that in place with 4 more of these screws. 2 screws and 2 screws, yes, so that would be 4 screws then. So let's get those all in and then tighten them up in a moment. Right, there we go. I was going to stop and come back to do that in a bit, but I won't bother because it's almost done. I need to get one more screw out. These are the screws that were provided a couple of issues ago when I said, I wonder what they've given me all of these screws for. This is what they gave me all of these screws for. Not sure why it was then and why they gave me stuff this time that I can't use till next time, but we won't question things like that. We'll just get on with it. Get that in there. I don't think we're fitting the front part quite yet. As in the R2 section that I had fitted in before. I think we're doing that later. Because that completes the electrical connections for this stage. It does indeed. But we've still got to do some more. We've got to fit the wings. We can't leave it flopping around like that. So we are now sliding the lower wings in and using these bars. Let's get a bar out and have a closer look at it. If I can get it out. I can't get it out of the packet. I thought I'd torn it open, but I only torn it half open apparently. There we go. Let's get that one out. Right, they have one side that's sharper, so that's obviously going to be the one that helps us to guide it in. Yeah, point it in first, through the rear pivot hole. So we're going right the way through here, as I suspected. That's got to go through there, but it's got to go through there first as well. You can't really see. But on each of these wings, we obviously have a hole that goes all the way through. So we're fitting the first one first. Always the best plan. Get that lined up. Now, this one's got to be meshed in with a gear somehow. So let's try and get that straight and straight. And then see if that goes through. And hopefully, it's not gone through. I've completely missed all of the holes. That was impressive. Right, that's got to go further in there, more like that. That feels like it's engaged somewhere a little bit. Now it's not coming out the other side, but it will. It just means a little bit of rearrangement to get it in the right place at the right time and the right height as well. There we go. So that's now connected quite securely to that. So now I've got to do the same with the other. It says about making sure it meshes. At this point it will be engaged to the drive. Yep. Right, do the bottom one now and get that engaged in. Right. Why is it showing a picture of the top one then? Oh no, it is showing the bottom. That's right. I thought it was going to confuse me. Pulling this bit apart. Let's put that back. Right, so this is just the lower wing again that we're doing. And again, we've got to make sure this meshes properly. Now, from what it shows there on step 5, 2 teeth above the gear. This was taken before putting the wings in place. Yes, because you can't actually see it when you're trying to put the wings in place. So we'll try and do that. Let me put my glasses of seeing on. Get another bar out. All these bars are not coming out properly. Strange. There we go. Right. So we'll get that lined up and ready to go. We'll see if we can get 2 teeth above. So this is going in. Yeah, the top of this is going in under that tooth. But I can't show you because I can't get it on camera. I can barely get it in person. That's only 1 tooth, so it's got to go a bit further down than that. Just like that, isn't it? It's got to go further in. Right, I think that's not lining up. No, it's got to go further down than that. There we go, I think. Let's try. That's going in there. And I can see 2 teeth. So far, so good. Let's slide that bar through. Again, a little bit of wiggling to get the other side in the right place. At least with this one now I can see whereabouts the right place is. He said, not being able to get the wiggle right. Let's flip that over there. I know that's not how the wings work, but it will go there for now until I can do my bit of manipulation. Can't even feel where the hole is, although that wouldn't help me because I can't see where the bar is either. I can't even see on the screen. Sometimes that gives me a better angle, but this doesn't seem to be. It's got to be around there somewhere. No, let me turn it and try and find it. No, let's turn it a bit more. Right, I can see where it needs to come out, but that doesn't actually help because I can't see into it to get it out. Right, let's take this back this way a little bit more. See if I can't. No, you can't actually see where you're going, which is lovely and helpful. And going to be even more helpful when trying to do the other 2 wings as well. Right, I'm going to go off camera to do this because otherwise I'm going to get very annoyed and say words that will demonetize me. So, see you in a minute. Okay, eventually got that done. I've got the other 2 done as well because I didn't want to have to swear on camera again. The problem wasn't actually getting it to go all the way through the bracket. It was to get it all the way through the wing. It was actually catching up inside the wing. There's obviously no supports in between, so you've got a little bit of wobble room to even get it to line up through that hole. But that is that. And now the wings themselves are huge, and they do look a little bit droopy. They look lower than I feel that they should. So I'm not sure that these top ones are on quite right, or everything might just twist and bend a little bit. We'll find out shortly. Well, we'll find out next issue because this is it for this one. That is build complete for that so far. Next time we're going to be putting more electronic bits in and things, but we're finishing with a picture from Solo, obviously, of the speeder in the snow thing, doing the train heist. So that was that. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're enjoying the build. I'm certainly enjoying it more now. Everything's coming together, although it's going to make storage more of a problem. I can't put it where I had it before because it won't fit. But We'll worry about that later. At least I've not got the guns on there, so we don't have to worry about that. But it's going to be huge. It's going to be massive. But there we go. And it's only going to get bigger as time goes by. So thank you for watching. I'll see you soon for the next issue. Bye-bye for now.